Hi, my name's Mila from the Healing Homestead, and right now we are apple picking. Look at the apple tree. Look at that.
Yes, we got a whole 5-gallon bucket.
Yep. That's a lot of apples from this tree. And there's ticks crawling on us.
Yeah, we got a few little baby ticks in this grass over here. But we had a big branch fall down right there, and I wasn't for sure if it was going to do anything, but maybe that's all it needed to actually...
So this is a pretty good apple.
Yeah. What's Mom going to do with those? Do you know?
She is going to take them all and make some apple butter with them.
Yay. Apple butter, maybe some apple jelly, maybe apple pie filling. She did this last year. We went and actually bought apples from an orchard, like a lot of people do. But we don't have to do that because we've got this awesome apple tree, and it's still got a lot of fruit that we're going to let ripen a little bit more, but it's exciting harvesting from your own land.
I'm going to let this ripen a little bit more.
Love it. There's some way up top. I don't know if I can even zoom in, but I want to try to get them because obviously seems like the best fruit are at the top. But and we got this one leaner down here. We haven't really gotten any fruit there, but I figured if I left that here, maybe the critters would get to the easy fruit and then leave us some of this. And it looks like it's worked so far, so maybe I'll chop that up for firewood this next year and see if we can make this one pop.
So this is like a pretty good apple.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good.
Get it with the truck.
So I bet you can see Dad doing that up there. So it's almost like we're sorting it out, kind of. Like sorting out.
Not quite?
No, if I get the truck over here,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I don't know how much she paid for this apple picker, but it pays for itself.
I don't even remember.
Probably 10, 15 bucks at least, you know.
Yeah.
But
Can I try?
Kaden in boots and a diaper.
yep.
Farm boy.
Hot.
What's hot?
Hot.
Oh man.
Oh, this is hot.
Well, what do you got on your face?
Oh, it's face paint. And Mila made this on me. And she made me a tiger.
Yeah, some of it wiped off, but yep, you could definitely see you were a pink and purple tiger.
And this is our apple tree. And guys, just so you know, if you get one of these, make sure to watch out because these can be really heavy and they could fall on you.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Especially
also-
when it has a basket full of apples.
And also, Mom has also dropped a few.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
also be careful about that because you can really lose some really good apples.
Or
If
get
you're
hit
not
in the head with an apple, huh?
What?
Or get hit in the head with an apple.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when we lived in Florida? We had a coconut tree, and I always used to tell you, don't walk under the coconut tree. A coconut might fall on your head. You don't remember? Well, you were pretty young when we lived there. Let's see if he can get this. He's in the truck. Kaden. Oh, so close.
I'm going to get it.
Almost. You know what we could do? We could shake the tree. Shake the tree down.
That's what you do with mulberry trees. Well, little ones. Oh, so close.
Shake the tree.
Is it ready? I don't think it's ready.
It better be ready.
It's gonna be whether. Oh, I think you broke the branch.
Dang it.
I got the apple.
Well, that's true.
You are right. Oh, and then
Way to look on the bright side.
Dad.
Sorry.
Gotta go for the one more, huh?
Oh, it's a nice one. No one else is gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Because these other bees are like really small, but they're
Got
really
it.
That one's a giant.
That looks big.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. What?
Oh, it's like must have eaten.
Hey, it's still big.
Good morning, everyone. It's another day. I'm in the camper this morning, and I figured I'd just kind of show you what we've got from those apples. So last night I stayed up late after the kids went to bed, and I made, I'm making applesauce. Let me show you what I've got. All right, so to my left I have some bread that Mila made that's rising. And I've got rice going in the Instapot. We're actually having some kind of a breakfast pudding rice. And in this pot, just water. I need to clean it. And here is the applesauce cooking. I chopped about 29-30 apples to put in that crock pot. Today, once it's done, I'll blend it up, and then hopefully we will get it going in some jars and water bath can them. I haven't tried that in this camper. I know I can't pressure can in here, but I think I can water bath can with one of my big pots. The other thing I'm doing today, so I got this book. This is Stacy from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, her fermenting book. I got this at the conference, and I am going to try out one of the recipes today. I'm going to do the old-fashioned kosher dill pickle. I've got a lot of pickling cucumbers that I need to do something with today. Well, actually I have a lot of regular cucumbers too, and I have a lot of zucchini. Look at this. So this is my zucchini. I've got to do stuff to process. Now actually it's not as much as it looks like, because down in here is apples from the apple tree. I'm also harvesting some of my sunflowers for seed next year. And let me see if I can get it. Some of my beans, I'll work on those today too. All in all, it's been a busy couple of days of preserving. There's a lot more I need to preserve. It's definitely harvest time, and not near as much as obviously like next year or something, but it's getting my feet wet just with what this is gonna be like going forward, trying to grow most of our food. The big thing with growing most of your food is that there is a window of time to grow it, but you really have an even shorter window to preserve it so that it'll last year round. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I think we picked a third of the apples maybe off of the tree, so there's still some ripening. I'm actually really thankful for that. My only experience before with picking apples has been like at an orchard. So before at an orchard, we'd have to get all the apples we wanted for the year in one day and get them all processed at one time. And that, by the end of it, I didn't want to see an apple for a month. Usually, seems like about every year, every other year, I will make big batches of applesauce, of apple butter. I actually take the scraps and I make apple jelly. Last year I tried to make some apple cider vinegar, but honestly the rental we were living in, I don't know if there was like a mold issue or what, but I could not get it to not form mold on the top. I don't know if I'll have time to try that this year. I would like to do it again, so I may I may do that. I just don't know that I have a great place set up for a lot of fermenting, and I'm already going to do the fermented pickles from Stacy's book. So I'm really excited to try that. I've never really done a lot of fermenting, but it has so many health benefits to it that I really want to try and learn. But I mean, that's it as far as the apples. So I'm gonna make this applesauce. I would like to go ahead and make some apple pie filling, probably. We don't eat a lot of pies, but I really use a lot of pie filling in a lot of my breads or cakes. Like, I love adding a jar of apple pie filling to a spice cake that I make. We make a lot of cobblers, and then around Thanksgiving time we definitely make some pies, but it's just not something we have a whole lot, mainly because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to making crust. I make a pretty good crust, but I don't make it very often. So that's, I don't know, I think I'll probably do the apple pie filling next, and then after that I'll probably work on the apple jelly. So I still have to gather some stuff together for that. Living in a camper, none of my canning stuff is organized. It's all over the place. We've got most of our household goods are in 2 different storage units. So it's just, harvesting has been kind of tricky. I will be very excited for when I have the kitchen set up to be a full-on preserving kitchen. And as I've been designing the kitchen, that thought and those plans have been really centralized in all of my planning. But let's see, what else do I have to do today? Oh, I'm going to make some yogurt today. Usually about once a week I make a gallon, maybe gallon and a half of yogurt, just depending on the week. Some of that is for some friends, but some of it is for us. So usually on Wednesdays, that's what I do, is I make yogurt so that it's fresh for Thursday going into the weekend. And I have kids that are supposed to be cleaning, but what I'm hearing is playing. So I'm going to get off of here and call this a wrap and go get my children refocused. Anyway, if you guys haven't, like the video, subscribe, share, and comment. Are you preserving anything in your garden, or are you like I've been for years, where you maybe go to an apple orchard because that's what you have, or buying apples when they're in season and preserving them from the store? So I did that for years, and that's just you know, Jess from Roots and Refuge, she always says make your waiting room into your classroom, and that could not be more true. I really think in your season of waiting, it's important to still do things that increase your skill and your knowledge in an area that you're passionate about. And whatever that is, it doesn't have to be homesteading or anything like that. So that's what I did for years, and now it's really fun to be on this end where I have my own apple tree, and I have my garden that I'm getting to harvest quite a lot from, more so than I have before. So the one thing I would love, and I'm just waiting on, is my tomatoes and peppers. Those were probably the latest thing in the season. And I think they're getting ready to really come into abundance there. So, hey, somebody woke up. There's messy bed here. Say hi. Oh, you're a dog? Oh, I love you. right, say bye-bye. Say bye to our friends. Bye.